Kid Craddock in the morning.
The Showbiz Top 5.
Hey, this is Kelly Raspberry. This is your Showbiz Top 5. It's Friday, April the 18th. Now, Akon lied about his prison time. I guess when you're a rapper, you want to have sort of a thug reputation. So he says he was the ringleader of a huge car theft operation and spent 4.5 years behind bars. Well, the folks over at the Smoking Gun, for whatever reason, decided to do a little background check on Mr. Akon. And they found out that he's never spent one night behind bars. But that doesn't mean he hasn't been to the jailhouse, because he's actually been arrested a few times. Back in '98 for being in possession of a stolen BMW, but that case was later dropped in Georgia. And he did have a stiff sentence, though, 3 years probation for gun possession. Now, Brody Jenner is single, and he is back on the market, ladies. He just dumped his girlfriend, that model named Cora Skinner. Doesn't have any plans to go back to Lauren Conrad because, let's just face it, boring. And now he was spotted with some other blonde, because he has a thing for blondes, at a recent event, a red carpet event. But his best friend Frankie Delgado is running around shouting how single Brody is the whole time, really respectful of Brody's date that night. Jamie Lynn Spears and her baby daddy fiance Casey Aldridge reportedly have been house hunting in Mississippi. I guess sort of close to the Louisiana border, because she wants to stay back home. But they reportedly put a $300,000 offer down on this little 3-bedroom with a newly remodeled kitchen and a loft and a game room. So no word on if they actually heard yes back on their offer yet. But Jamie Lynn's 7 months pregnant, so she's got to get a nursery decorated pretty soon. Now, even though we don't see them together, Jamie Lynn's sister, Britney Spears, reportedly is still keeping very close contact with Bubba, Adnan Ghalib. Now, Kathy Griffin says she knows this to be true because she had Bubba on her show last week. She's filming the next season for My Life on the D-List, and she says that Adnan kept getting nonstop phone calls from this anonymous person whose name rhymes with Britney Spears. So she says you figure that one out for yourself. Now, the two of them haven't been seen in public together since Britney's father, Jamie, took control of her life back at the beginning of February, but they're still keeping things hot and heavy on the phone. And finally, Spencer Pratt. He and Heidi Montag have been in New York City. Why? Well, it's because Spencer, for a lot of other reasons though, wanted to pitch a new show idea to the head honcho over at MTV's programming department. He was overheard describing it as sort of The Hills meets The Newlyweds. So his idea would have absolutely zero to do with Lauren Conrad. He wants to move on from that connection and have a show focused strictly on the real Heidi and Spencer, and as they, go through the whole shenanigans with getting married and the parade of, going through the wedding gowns and hiring a wedding planner and picking out cake and all that. He thinks it'd be fun stuff, and you know what, in all honesty, it probably would be pretty good, because don't you just love to hate Spencer? That's your Showbiz Top 5 for Friday.